So what is it about this movie that makes it so special? Well, beyond the film itself, the underdog story of how it began as a box office disaster and slowly gained a really powerful following kind of mirrors the plot of the film itself. The movie and its crew, in essence, was Channel 62, a ragtag group of people that gave it their all to make something entertaining, but it initially fell short with audiences. But after a certain amount of time, it found its audience just like in the movie, where little Channel 62 becomes the most watched local network in town. Life imitated art in a sense. Sure, the film is rough around the edges, but that's where the real charm shines through, and the jokes are still funny regardless of the film's relatively low production value. It just looks like everyone was having a lot of fun making it. But I think the key to the film's later achieved success is Weird Al himself. I mean, back in 1989, Weird Al was very popular and even had a couple Grammy wins under his belt, but he still carried a stigma that maybe his material was just a passing trend. Fast forward 20 years, and the man is still at the top of his game, releasing a new album every couple years, becoming more popular now than he ever was. His career of parodying other musical artists has actually lasted longer than most of the artists he's parodying. Even some artists, including Kurt Cobain, knew that Nirvana had hit it big when Weird Al requested their permission to do a parody of their first hit song. And with that, Weird Al's little 80s movie became cemented into the minds of his fans and beyond. Also, his career got a complete rejuvenation when YouTube and other video sites came along. Hundreds of videos on the web are dedicated to or inspired by Weird Al, and his style of song mashups and parody videos are what continue to be some of the most watched material on the internet. And with his 13th studio album currently in development, a 2010 Grammy-nominated internet exclusive album, and countless other surprise appearances, it's unlikely we'll be hearing the last of Weird Al anytime soon. Plus, I recommend seeing him live in concert if you ever get the chance. The man's energy and stage presence is uncanny, and he puts on one hell of a fun show. Weird Al's notoriety has spanned a generation or two, allowing younger people to gradually forget that UHF was initially a box office bomb, and many of them are enjoying this quirky little 80s comedy for the first time on DVD. For the older folks, it's a complete 80s nostalgia trip. Not every joke lands well, but there's some clever stuff going on here, with some genuine classic laugh-out-loud moments.